So I put my dressing gown on because it's so cold, even though it's sunny outside. But basically I'm going to show you guys how I make my pancakes. It's going to be a quick recipe video. I'm going to show you how I do it, so if you get the chance to, you can try as well, because they're just so simple to make and I love them. So let's start. So first of all, you're going to grab your blender or mixer, whatever you have. And then you're going to grab some bananas. Which ones have we got? Let's grab these ones. These look pretty ripe. And I'm not sure how many I'm going to use. I might make more than my body's capacity because I might make some for my family. Not sure yet. So I might use 3 or 4 bananas. I think I'll use 4. So yeah, let's get peeling them and get them blended. So as you can see, the kind of the batter, well, it's not even batter because it's just bananas right now, is really kind of liquidy. I've completely obliterated the bananas, so that gives the pancakes some moisture. The ingredient that I love to put in quite a lot of my baking and my cooking, even my ice cream, is this stuff here. It's caramel. Now this stuff is stuff I got in the Co-op, and it wasn't even that expensive because it's a huge bottle. Now it's syrup caramel, that's what it says, but it just gives another wee kind of kick to whatever you're making, and I really enjoy baking with it, so I'm going to put a little dash of that in just to give it some more flavour. Just found there's a tiny bit of this Madagascan vanilla extract, so I'm going to put probably the rest of it in because there's only a tiny bit left, because I also love cooking with this stuff. Another wee extra flavour. So to be completely honest with you, I usually cook food or bake food without measuring anything. I just shove it all in and then just kind of tell by looking at it and whether it needs more flour or it needs more liquid. I can just kind of tell what looks best. But for you guys, I'm going to try and measure it. We don't actually have measuring scales anymore because they're broken, but I found this Cook's Measure 1598, so it's really old, and I'm going to try and put some flour in and try and measure it. So I'll fill it up and try and tell you guys exactly in the description how much I put in. Now I know that a lot of you were probably thinking, okay, what kind of flour is she going to use? Is she going to plain or self-raising? And today I'm actually going to be using self-raising because I quite like my pancakes to be quite fluffy, and I'm using this gluten-free self-raising flour. This is stuff that I've been cooking for years now, and I absolutely love it. I think quite a lot of people probably will make pancakes with plain flour, but I'm going to go for the self-raising today and see how they turn out. So at the moment I've got 100 grams of gluten-free self-raising flour. I'm just going to add about half of this at the moment, a little bit more, and then I'm going to put the lid back on and I'm going to blend this again. Make sure you have the lid on because the flour will go everywhere. For making pancakes, you want the batter to kind of be quite thick, but like a tiny bit runny, but not so runny that it's just gonna go everywhere. But again, you don't want it to be so thick that it's just like so much and so dense. So it's quite tricky to try and get it right. The batter's looking quite good at the moment. I'm going to put a little bit more flour in and see how we do. So I've practically been gluten-free like all of my life, and I've done a lot of cooking with gluten-free flour or alternatives to gluten, and I have found that this stuff here called Xanthan gum is really good when you're cooking. This is because usually if you try and cook or make cookies, for example, or cakes, the mixture when it's cooked seems quite crumbly and it's just kind of like it tastes really weird. But this stuff here, xanthan gum, is like a sticking agent, so it makes it less crumbly and it makes it stronger. It's just really good to use, so I'm going to put a little bit of this in it. This is one tip: if you're ever cooking gluten-free stuff, try and get some xanthan gum because it makes such a big difference. So I'm going to put just half a teaspoon into here. So I'd say that my mixture is looking really good right now. I didn't put all of the flour in actually, but I will try and figure that out and show you in the description below. But the paste now is looking really good. As you can see, it's kind of runny, but it's still thick at the same time. And that's what we're aiming for. This is good, y'all. That's the kind of consistency that I was looking for. So now it is time to get them on the heat. So in regards to frying pans, I'm going to be using this big frying pan that we got from Aldi a while ago. Now the bottom is become a little bit scratched and a little bit overused, so I'm actually going to use a little bit of coconut oil to try and make it less sticky, especially because you're using banana. Sometimes it can stick to the pan and that's not good. So I'm just going to put a little bit of coconut on the bottom and hopefully they won't stick. So I'm just using this Coco Loco coconut oil that I think Dad got in Aldi. Look at that. So they have risen quite a bit, which I'm really happy with. That looks awesome. So that one is ready. Now that like all of my pancakes are done, I've put them back in the frying pan all together so they can heat up together so they're nice and cozy. And then I'm going to arrange them on my plate and well actually I'm going to make some chocolate sauce and put that on because to me, for the chocolate sauce, I'm literally just going to be blending up one banana and some cocoa, and then I'll probably put some more of the caramel syrup stuff in it. That's literally all that I'm doing. It's so easy and it's so delicious. 2 teaspoons. This sauce is so creamy. I didn't even have to add any milk or water or anything like that. Look at it, it's just whoa. Now time to plate these bad boys up. Look how thick they are. Yes. Damn. And I'm gonna put some nice berries in there.
So this is the end product. Yummy.
So now I've taken it outside and I've put it down on here and I'm gonna try and take a nice picture for Instagram. But look how pretty that looks. So damn pretty. And the green in the background and the blue. I assure you, I'm really looking forward to eating this. Whoa. Whoa.